This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone appreview.com.
Hey guys, this is Valerie Lauer with the iPhoneAppReview.com, here with a video app review of something we've had this week called Ghost City. Now, Ghost City is a spooktacular game of shooting out the lights. The premise here is that Ghost is moving into town, and in order for Ghost to be comfortable, there have to be no lights turned on. He really doesn't like lights. Your goal, again, is to destroy these lights on each level in this progressively difficult ricochet shot game. I want to think about it that way. So let's go ahead and show you some stuff. Now, the settings, pretty simple. Help, sound off. The help file just gives you a couple general rules about how to play. You're dragging your finger and you're releasing it, and the shot's going from there. So that's really all there is to that. Nothing too crazy. It does interface with Game Center, so you can see where you are. Not doing too bad for the all-time record right there. How about that? See if you can get in there and beat that. And there's also an option to share the game, and it will pop up occasionally. It's just if you want to review it as well, which is what we're doing right now, so they shouldn't be too mad about that. So there are actually 45 different levels in Ghost City. As you can see, we've gotten through quite a few of them, but there are more to go here. In Ghost City, we'll start out at the beginning just so I can kind of show you. Each of these levels is going to have a certain number of shots you can take, which are located here at the bottom of the screen, to get through the game and otherwise destroy all of these lights. Now, as you can tell, it isn't always as easy as it seems. You shoot in direction, it's going to go ricocheting off, and who knows where on earth it's going to end up. It doesn't ricochet forever, obviously, only have a certain number of shots it'll ricochet to kind of get you through all that stuff. So when you finish a level, if you're unsuccessful, this terrifying screech actually sounds, which again is kind of why this game is a couple horror themes if you want to think about it that way. You can go back to the home, you can redo it, or you can move on to the next one. Now, just to show you a couple of these different locales, if you want to think of it that way, there's some different ones like this, where you're going to be shooting into these green, putting green kind of areas. And as you can tell, as you shoot and you destroy these guys, the course just kind of gets darker and darker and darker. And again, your whole goal here is to get rid of all of them, which you can see here at the bottom. It kind of tracks your progress as you do that. You can also use the pause button there in the corner anytime to pull back up the help menu to kind of tell you how to play if you need that help. Get back to that playing section, or you can use that to restart the level or to go back to the home screen. Now, some of these actually get pretty cool. The living rooms ones, for instance, that you can go play and have a little bit of a ghoulish theme to them. So there's definitely just some variety here and some fun different settings. Pretty good graphics, none too crazy, nothing insanely advanced, but pretty classic, easy to see, easy to play, and so a game you can kind of really get a hang of pretty quickly. And something that you're going to want to work pretty hard to master to get through all those levels. Actually, is pretty difficult. These are the easier ones here in the living room, but as you saw before, they get pretty crazy with obstacles and shelves and your shots being limited, and you don't want to make sure that you actually do a good job and get rid of all these, or else you're going to be hearing that crazy scream. So, as I mentioned before, Ghost City is available in iTunes. It costs only 99 cents. You can actually play a free version of this game and go through 12 different levels just to kind of see if you like the game or not before you buy it. And you can either purchase it up right there in the application, or you can upgrade it by going into iTunes and downloading it. So either way works. And just really still a very very classic kind of gameplay idea, but I like the spooky theme. We did give this game a 4 out of 5 stars here at the iPhoneAppReview.com, just because it really does have some good qualities, and it's something that you can really get into, and you can spend some time perfecting. You can go through that Game Center integration and get your scores up worldwide. Just show everyone what a awesome Ghost City curator you are, if you want to think about it that way. Could definitely use a little bit of work, but not, definitely not disappointing. We're big fans here at the iPhoneAppReview.com. So with a video app review of Ghost City, this has been Valerie Lauer. Until next time.